Hi, my name is Dr. Daria Vorpa. I'm an aesthetic physician here at Harley Street in Clinic 77. In my clinic, I always find it very tricky to rejuvenate and regenerate the periorbital area. I think we as aesthetic doctors are always struggling with this area. So my current modalities for using and rejuvenating this area is most of the time fillers and toxins. They give great results in younger patients, in patients with great skin quality. But then when it comes to my patients which are a tiny bit older and which have a bit of an older skin, a bit of a mature skin, a little bit of creepiness around the eyes, a little skin laxity, then I as a physician struggle. In our world, everybody tries to regenerate, rejuvenate, get back that good elasticity of skin. Also that contraction, we want that skin to become beautiful and shiny again. So I've been looking a long time for rejuvenating this area with a plasma energy. So what is plasma energy? That's a fourth state of matter. That means that its first state is from solid to liquid, from liquid to gas, and from gas to plasma. If we heat gas, it becomes ionized plasma. And if we put that on the skin, it sublimates and contracts the epidermis. And that's exactly what we want for our periorbital area. Discussing this matter with different of our colleagues and different people and known KOLs from around the world, we come across this device which is called Plasmage. So it's a device that creates plasma energy, but it's not just plasma energy, it's fractionated plasma energy, which means that when the plasma hits the skin, it fires in a spray form, which also means that we don't heat the skin on one point. It's always alternating and spraying on. That means that it's safe. And if we stay long enough, we get a surface application instead of a depth application. And if we look back to our anatomy, if we see the different skin layers, we have the epidermis, we have the dermis, we have the further layers. So what we need to sublimate the epidermis, because that's the layer where the skin goes all a little bit wrinkly. So this device, it sprays energy and heats the epidermis, which afterwards contracts the epidermis without damaging the dermis. That means it's safe and it doesn't leave scarring. So we thought in our company that, oh, that's a great device. And we decided to try it out on our own patients first. So what makes this device different from other devices? It is an alternating current. It's a fractionated ionization of the skin, which means that if you are treating your patient and you are firing the ionization on the skin, the sublimation will increase in width but not in depth. That means that we're not hitting the dermis, we're just sublimating the epidermis and contracting the epidermis. The other thing what I found very helpful and handy in this device is that it has 30 different settings. It has a screen. I mean, we all love a touch screen right nowadays. It has a touch screen. So with my closed eyes, I can touch the fact that I'm going to rejuvenate the periorbital area, and that's it. I don't have to think about it. When you get a little bit more experience with the device, you can even play with the settings. You can play with the fractionalization. You can play with the intensity. So it's very precise and very controllable. So I tried many devices, and after seeing the results of this device, I actually was quite surprised. And therefore we took it on. My outcomes were amazing, especially for that thin skin hanging above the eyelids or around the eyelids that is actually, you can't iron it away, But after having this treatment, the patients were surprised, amazing, and super happy. So I got actually that tightened skin that we wanted to have. And that extra skin that is just about hanging above the eyelids, got rid of them. My patients are super happy, and I'm super happy. Let's look at the device now. So it has 3 pieces. A foot pedal, which you control your energy with by pressing it or stop pressing it. Then you have a very light ergonomic handpiece. And that means also that you can do this fine movements and it will give you some feedback and tactile feedback. Also, there is a different needle point for bigger surfaces and smaller surfaces. And then the screen, and actually the machine itself. It has a touch screen with different pictures of your indication. So you can visualize the treatment you're doing. And also you can monitor the intensity and the fractionization of the ionization of the energy. Let's look at the device. When you turn it on, you will be seeing this screen. Here we can see the indications which is plasma used for. Heat in form of plasma has various indications. For example, the eye tightening, blepharoplasma, xanthelasma, acne, wrinkles, lentigo, scars, fibromas, verrucas. And a very nice indication is also a little skin peel, which gives you that extra tightening and extra sublimation of your skin. So now let's look further at the blepharoplasma. So this device controls 2 variabilities. The first one, which is the top layer, is the intensity of the produced heat. The second layer is the fractionization of that heat. Combined together, you fully control your sublimation points of your skin. That means the width and the depth. And what does that mean for you as a physician or for the outcomes of your patient? For the patient, it's more comfortable. The outcomes are better because you're more preciser. And for you as a physician, it's easy to use. So next bit is when we come to the patient, we have to assess her or him correctly. Correct. So, what do we want to achieve? Every patient is going to ask you that they want to have higher eyebrows and less skin coming over the eyelid. Do we see this excess skin around here? If we draw on it, if we draw it in an ellipse, we can see the extra skin. And that's exactly what we want to contract and sublimate with the Plasmage device. So the plasma energy will contract these excessive skin. So she will receive what she wants, and that's the tightening of the eyelid. So if we compare to the two eyes, the right one, which is already treated, compared to the left one, which isn't, we can already instantly see that there's been some epidermal contraction, and there's much less laxity on the right eye compared to the left eye. So we will continue off the camera treating the left eye. And for the patient, it's very important that she will know that within 24 hours, she's going to be a little bit swollen. 3 to 5 days it takes for the scabs to fall off. And basically it's really well hideable. Well, she can hide it really well with makeup. Important is that the patient keeps the upper lid hydrated so that the skin doesn't dry out. And overall it's a very comfortable procedure. Most of the patients say it's a 2 out of 10 pain level. Okay, great. Thanks for watching. And for me, Plasmage is a great addition to my practice. Now I'm able to treat areas which I haven't never treated successfully before. I just like it, and I'm happy if my patients are happy. For further information, you can contact Medics Direct. We run courses, and we're also there for you for the after support. Thank you.